Alright, good morning everyone. We are here with break 244, another 23 Elite Case and Priority Box. We listed our 1600 member giveaway in the Facebook group this morning. Nice and simple to enter that one. But we have our priority box for today's break and our case. For the Raiders, number 2, Big Papa. I don't have my team list or the chat up, so let's bring them up. A team list for today, why I'm getting these out: Broncos, Sean; Raiders, Michael; Bulldogs, Ross; Sharks, Sean, Munns; Dolphins, Aaron Livingston; Titans, Tony; Manly, Ben; Storm, Sean May; Knights, Tony Luxton; Cowboys, Dean; Eels, Christian and Max; Panthers, Paul O'Neill; Rabbitohs, Andrew Krager; Dragons, Sean May; Roosters, Tony Luxton; Warriors, Tony Luxton; and Tigers, Chris White. Here I was thinking I'd be smart. I decided yesterday we're going to rattle off the team list with first names, then I won't get stuck on surnames. Very next break, we've got spots with people with the same first names. Good on you. My fault, I didn't check before I went live. I just had a plan in my head and that's what we were doing. Oh no, give me a second, no bin. No bin. There we go. Break 246 went live with only 2 spots left in break 245. And break 245 will be getting done tomorrow morning if sold out. And 246 Thursday morning if sold out. Already a few spots sold in it. First box, let's go. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Morning, Christian. Sapphire Mojo, Adam Fanil Blake, number 19 for the Warriors. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit, Danny Levi for the Raiders. Dad, Glenn, said that Max enjoyed the break. Dally M, Jamie Fressard for the Roosters. Warriors parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Tyrell Sloan, parallel for the Dragons. James Tamo, new recruit for the Cowboys. Kieran Foran, new recruit for the Titans. Club champions, Cameron Munster, number 80. 80 out of 80. I had to turn notifications off for the giveaway. It was going crazy. Ruben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. So you have till Friday to enter the new member giveaway in the group. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Personally, I think Panthers. Isaac Tago, parallel for the Panthers. But I do hope Warriors or Broncos might be able to pull through. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Brighton Nakora, Maori All-Stars. Yasmin Clydesdale, World Cup champions. Jaden Campbell, parallel for the Titans. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Tegan Berry, Dally M for the Dragons. Jai Arrow, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Jordan Rapiner, Maori All-Stars. So someone left a comment on yesterday's break suggesting a what would you call it? A subscription service where, I don't know how it worked, you'd buy a spot or multiple spots, however many you wanted to do, to whatever value. Valentine Holmes, World Cup champions. Max King, parallel for the Bulldogs. And like would break up a box and send random packets out to whoever's in the group. I guess Collectors Club would be a good name for that. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. But yeah, I don't know if Dad thought about it at all, but I thought about it. I thought it'd be a cool thing to do. Jeremy Marshall King, new recruit for the Dolphins. So I was quite surprised when I seen someone else suggest it. Moses Sulai, Ruby Mojo for the Dragons. Number 4. Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. Corey Pay, White Young Guns for the Broncos. Number 172. Ewan Aiken, parallel for the Dolphins. I've seen some talk of like unredeemed stuff that may be still floating around and things. So like go on the hunt for that sort of stuff. That's what I sort of thought. And then the new stuff when it comes out, Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels, Adam Dewey, parallel for the Tigers. And that's the end of our first box. Yeah, well that's what my initial thought was. I'm not sure what the full thought about the comment yesterday was, but that's, Kevin, that's exactly what I've been thinking. And when the new releases are out, sort of focus heavily more on them, with maybe a couple of other random packets, but focus mainly on the new stuff for like a month or so, and then go back to random. Oregon Kafusi, new recruit for the Sharks. Cameron Murray, World Cup champions. It'd be a lot like the breaks though, as in some of the mail days you may not have any luck at all, but then someone else may get all the luck. So that would be the only issue that I can see with it. Jacob Carraz, Black Young Guns for the Bulldogs, number 97. Daniel Saifichi, parallel for the Knights. Corey Herrera, Nera, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Hamaso Fido, number 3. Lachlan Ilias, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Mitchell Barnett, new recruit for the Warriors. Kennedy Sherrington, Dally M for the Eels. Renato Mulatalo, parallel for the Sharks. Jasmine Peters, Indigenous All-Stars. Yeah, well, most people know the risk, and that's where I think a lot of the bad blood with the breaks come from, is people jump in them not realising. Master Series for the Maroons. Bulldogs parallel checklist. And I think it's something, if you're going to get into the hobby, opening packets and boxes and not hitting anything major is part of it. Zane Musgrove, new recruit for the Dragons, which is where the high comes from when you do hit something. Yeah. I've said it many a times, these aren't my cards. Once they're open, they belong to the people in the break, but when I hit that big card, I love it. I get that high. Yeah. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit Greg Marshew for the Knights. Young Guns Xavier Savage for the Raiders, number 69. Elliot Whitehead parallel for the Raiders. Clutch Kings Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Vania Polite World Cup champions. Tommy Turbo parallel for Manly. Tarek Sims, new recruit for Storm. Yeah. Yeah, when I realise that I've hit something for someone's piece, like it's their team, that makes me good. Isaiah Yo, Dalian for Penrith. Sam Walker, parallel for Roosters. And just silently, I've still got my fingers crossed for young Max. Max and the Heels. He'll watch the replay this afternoon with his dad, and hopefully there'll be a surprise there in amongst it all. James Fisher Harris, Maori All Stars. Sharks Pink Diamond, number 17. Clint Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. New recruit Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Adam Reynolds, parallel for the Broncos. Talia Fui Maono, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Dally Cherry Evans for Manly. Storm parallel checklist.
Got a surprise for everybody.
A surprise for everybody.
We are going to add that to the giveaway because sales for Elite this year have been
The case giveaway, yeah.
insane. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's going with the case.
There you go. First prize on Friday for the 23 Elite Case giveaway will also receive the priority box. That is massive, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll chuck that.
It is a thank you to everybody for their support.
There you go. Glenn's just saying it is a thank you to everybody for their support through Elite. It has been massive for us, so we do appreciate it. What are we up to? The 25th break, I think it is. 24th, maybe. So we did one half case, and the rest have been cases. It's been massive for us. Thank you. And you guys are the first to hear it, by the way. I only just found out myself. So, joining us for these breaks, even if you're not in them, is a good way to stay up to date. Live updates. Daniel Atkinson, new recruit for the Sharks. Yes, we have 2 giveaways for Friday now. Our 1,600 member giveaway in the Facebook group, and the biggest one, the 23 Elite Case giveaway with the 21, which includes the 23 Priority Box. This thing is getting massive. 21 Traders Case for 2nd place and a $500 gift card for 3rd place. So each spot is definitely a major prize, guys. Nico Hines, Dally M for the Sharks. Kieran Foran, parallel for the Tigers. I have a busy Friday morning getting all those entries sorted. New recruit, Josh Hodgson for the Eels. Kids will be getting told to go away. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. We have a public holiday on Friday on the Gold Coast for the Gold Coast show.
Such a big show.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to get used to it coming from Sydney. We don't even have a public holiday for the show. It is over Easter down there, so it is a bit different. But yeah, Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbits. I know Hawkesbury don't get a public holiday for their show, and that's a lot bigger than the Gold Coast show. New recruit, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. Sapphire Mojo for the Dolphins, Hammer Fido, number 3. Nico Hines, parallel for the Sharks. Jasmine Strange, Mary All-Stars. Yeah, well, up until Thursday midnight is when the entries for that will be cut off, guys. So after midnight Queensland time, that'll be it. No worries, Christian. Get back into it, mate. Alex Johnston, Dally M for the Rabbitohs. Thanks for joining us so far. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for the Dolphins. Honestly, Alex, I don't know. It'll depend on how long it takes me to do the entries. Yeah.
There's going to be several entries.
Several, you reckon? Yeah. Understatement of the year. Master Series for the Maroons. Knights parallel checklist. I have a 10,000 limit on entries in random.org. So let's hope that we're all good. Jacob Little, new recruit for the Dragons. I've already thought about it. I haven't quite worked out the solution. White Young Guns, Christian Mapalangi for the Knights. 114. Luke Brooks, parallel for the Tigers. Jack Whiten, Indigenous All-Stars. All I can say, Alex, is I scanned a whole heap for Mum to start listing, and we've been opening more, so just add them to your wish list, mate. I don't know what's in amongst them, even though I've scanned them and I've opened more yesterday. I can't tell you. That's right, I don't know anymore. Josh Schuster, parallel for Manly. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Yes, any purchase on the website goes into the giveaway. Orders can be multiple, so $5 $20 orders, whatever the case may be. To get that $100, you can get 5 spots in the one entry, in the one order. But yeah, new recruit Eliza Katoa for Storm. Yeah, well, that would have been in the big lot that I scanned over the weekend, ready to be listed. And as I said, I've been opening. Pardon? Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, so we're up to date. We've got more to be scanned. Ruby Mojo, Campbell Graham for the Rabbitohs, number 17. Yeah, well, he grabbed what he needed out of that lot.
Yep. Next match will be what is after as well.
Joseph Suwali, parallel for the Roosters. Amy Turner, Maori All-Stars. Alexander Brimson, Clutch Kings for the Titans. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Keezy Apps, World Cup champions. Panthers, parallel checklist. New recruit Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Regan Campbell Gillard, World Cup champions. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Black Young Guns, Valami Avale for the Warriors, number 49. Cam Munster, parallel for the Storm. And that's the end of box number 3. All this excitement, we're running a bit slow today. It's alright. New recruit Valami Kikau for the Bulldogs. No. Pink Diamonds aren't included in the Collectors Club. They have been listed at normal price. Patrick Carrigan, World Cup champions. Don Edwards, parallel for Panthers. JT in the Cowboys. Kurt Capewell, parallel for Broncos. Yeah, unfortunately, we only get a small amount of time to tweak Collectors Club, and it's still new. So we're still trying to figure it all out. We think we're there now. It's working pretty well. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. BD, Addo Carr for the Bulldogs, number 1. Not the jersey number, but still a nice card. Dolphins parallel checklist. Apasai Coruscant, new recruit for the Tigers. Jeremiah Nanai, Dally M for Cowboys. Reuben Garrick, parallel for Manly. New recruit, Cooper Johns for Manly. White Young Guns, Isaac Thompson for the Rabbitohs, number 115. All-time player number. As in, what do you mean? As in for the team or for women's NRL? I'm just curious now, Alex. Harry Grant, parallel for the Storm. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Daniel Tupou, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit, Zach Hosking for... Oh, okay, yep, cool. The Panthers. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Shaylee Bent, World Cup champions. Allow me kick out, parallel for Bulldogs. Jackson Hastings, new recruit for the Knights. Dally M, Racine McGregor for the Roosters. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. Latrell Mitchell, Indigenous All-Stars. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Max King for the Bulldogs. Number 23. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Reece Walsh for Broncos. Black League Sensations. Number 9, Tom Gilbert for the Dolphins. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm. Reese Robson, parallel for Cowboys. Parallel, Regan Campbell-Gillard for the Eels. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Isaiah Yeo, World Cup champions. Damien Cook, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. New recruit, Jeremy Marshall-King for the Dolphins. Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. New recruit, James Tamo for the Cowboys. Jake Averillo, parallel for the Bulldogs. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. JT in the Cowboys. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. Isaiah Yeo, Dally M for Panthers. Dominic Young, parallel for Knights. Danny Levi, new recruit for the Raiders. Sean Russell, White Young Guns for the Eels, number 46. Wade Egan, parallel for the Warriors. Nico Hines, Clutch Kings for the Sharks. Emma Tanigato, World Cup champions. Joey Manu, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit, Zach Hosking for the Panthers. Jordan Ricky Mary All-Stars. Dally M. Caitlin Johnston for the Knights. Josh Hodgson, parallel for the Eels. Zach Docker Clay, Mary All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Murata Nakor for the Warriors. Number 9. Selwyn Cobbo, parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Cooper Johns for Manly. Sapphire Mojo Joe Offengawi for the Tigers, number 22. Nick Meaney, parallel for Storm. Shania Power, Indigenous All-Stars. Black Young Guns, Young Max, Jermaine Hopgood with the Eels, number 44. There we go, there's a nice one for you. What was the other one we got? Oh, White Young Guns, there we go. Sifa Talakai, parallel for the Sharks. And last packet for box number 5. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Titans parallel checklist. New recruit Hammer Fido for the Dolphins. Zali Faye, Maori All-Stars. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Mikhail Ravalawa, parallel for the Dragons. Ben Hunt, World Cup champions. Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Knights. Indigenous All-Stars, Brent Naden. Emerald Mojo, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs, number 4. Tigers parallel checklist. New recruit Sam Verrills for the Titans. Yeah, well, that's why I'm rooting for him, Alex. It's my kids. None of them are into the cards, so yeah. White Young Guns, Keogh Weeks for Manly, number 147. And I remember, I've said it a few times, but I remember doing it with my grandfather mainly. It was the thing that we used to do on the weekends when I went to visit. So yeah, Jeremiah Nanite, parallel for the Cowboys. I've got great memories of it. Love seeing young kids enjoying the same. New recruits, Jack Gazuski for the Cowboys. And of course, being an Eels lover, like, I think he's a champion. Isabel Kelly, Dally M for the Roosters. Oh, Addo Carr, parallel for the Bulldogs. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. I think you remember. I remember you mentioning that when he first came along. Actually, Ryan Pappenhausen, White League Sensations, number 57. Big Papa, parallel for the Raiders. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Keely Davis, World Cup champions. Payne Haas, parallel for the Broncos. Marata Nakor, parallel for the Warriors. Yeah, I hadn't seen you yet, Sean, so I wasn't sure where you're at. Kalmatalagi, new recruit for Manly. Yeah, nice. Alex Johnston, Dally M for the Rabbitohs. Xavier Coates, parallel for Storm. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Parallel, David Fafita for the Titans. New recruit, Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. We've had a few nice cards come out, but no big hits yet. Saving it till the end. Lachlan Miller, Ruby Mojo for the Knights, number 18. We did get the Black Diamond already. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Addo Carr, number 1, BD. Destiny Brill, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit, Pasami Solo for the Raiders. Alright, box number 6, done and dusted. Black Young Guns, Jesse Colquhoun for the Sharks, number 24. Tohu Harris, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Reece Welsh for the Broncos. Jeremiah Nanai, Dally for the Cowboys. Dragons, parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm. Shannon Mato, World Cup champions. Alex Johnston, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Chance Nicole Klokstad for the Warriors. Scott Drinkwater, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Valami Kikau for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Yeo, parallel for Panthers. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Dally M, Jesse Southwell for the Knights. Sharks, parallel checklist. Master Series in the Maroons. Tom Gilbert, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit, Apisai Coruscant for the Tigers. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Jerome Luai for the Panthers, number 14. Dane Gagai, parallel for the Knights. Jacob Little, a new recruit for the Dragons. Emerald Mojo, Brighton Nakora for the Sharks, number 6. David Clemmer, parallel for the Tigers. Indigenous All-Stars, Talia Fui Maono. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Jackson Hastings, new recruits for the Knights. 3 packets left for box number 7. Cam Munster, World Cup champions. Joseph Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Jordan Rapana, Mary All-Stars. White Young Guns, Ronald Volkman for the Warriors, number 105. Paul Koala, parallel for Manly. And another box done. Box number 8. Ruby Mojo, Big Tino for the Titans, number 10. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. No, I do not. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. I don't believe so anytime soon anyway. Patch number 34. Nico Hines for the Sharks. Felice Kafusi, parallel for Dolphins. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Kira Dibb, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. But in saying that as well, Alex, now I've been thinking about it. Now they're at 10 teams, and they're starting to get a bit bigger. Maybe. I don't know. Tarek Sims, new recruit for the Storm. Joseph Tapine, Mary All-Stars. New recruit Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Jaden Sullivan, White Young Guns for the Dragons, number 61. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. JT in the Kangaroos. Campbell Graham, parallel for the Rabbitohs. White League Sensations, Angus Crichton for the Roosters, number 6. Yeah. Michael Hall got the case card, so I haven't seen him in here yet, Sean. Parallel for the Eels. Payne Huss, Dally M for Broncos. Reece Walsh, parallel for Broncos. So Michael, if you are watching and you'd like to do a trade with Sean, get in contact with him through Facebook or let us know and we can try and work it out for you, help you out. Julia Robinson, World Cup champions. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Kieran Foran for the Titans. We got you, Sean. We know what you're talking about. Daly Cherry Evans, Clutch Kings for Manly. And to be honest, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on replay sped up. I think it's one of the best things about YouTube. Justin Olam, parallel for Storm. Oregon Kafusi, new recruit for the Sharks. Philip Semi, parallel for the Titans. Dally M, Joey Manu for the Roosters. Tom Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. Hayes Perham, Maori All-Stars. Three packets left for box number 8. Indigenous All-Stars, Jada Taylor. Angus, James Tedesco, what? James Tedesco, World Cup champions. Sorry, I was watching, reading chat. Roosters parallel checklist. Ben Lovett, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Gail Broughton, Maori All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Yeah, being able to watch live is good. You get to interact with everyone at the same time as well. But most of the videos that I watch aren't from live videos, so I don't have that option. Dylan Walker, parallel for the Warriors. Ruby Mojo, number 2, Roosters Checklist. Hudson Young, parallel for the Raiders. There we go. Number 6. Oh wait. Oh. Selvin Cobbo, ball patch. Couldn't think of his name. God. It's not on the card. What are they doing to me? Had it on the tip of my tongue. Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. Sure, mate, with the Broncos. There's a nice one for you, mate. Good break to have the Broncos in. Hammerfido, parallel for the Dolphins. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. Racine McGregor, Dally M for the Roosters. David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. White Young Guns, Thomas Hazelton for the Sharks, number 67. Eels, parallel checklist. World Cup champions, Lauren Brown. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. World Cup champions, Big Tino. Jaden Sewer, parallel for the Dragons. Jermaine Hopgood, Indigenous All-Stars. Parallel, Lachlan Croker for Manly. Shanice Parker, Maori All-Stars. Zane Musgrove, new recruit for the Dragons. New recruit Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. Master Series in the Cowboys. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. Keely Davis, Dalian for the Dragons. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. New recruit Jock Madden for the Broncos. New recruit Greg Marzu for the Knights. New recruit Tyrone Peachy for the Panthers. Christian Welsh, Sapphire Mojo, number 14. Almost put it straight in the slot. What am I doing? Cowboys parallel checklist. New recruit Reed Marnie for the Bulldogs. Alright, that was box number 9. So we're now up to box number 10, leaving only the priority box left to go. Alright, box number 10, last box in the case. Just think now, if you are the lucky winner of the giveaway, you can do one of these breaks yourself at home. Difference is you get to keep all the cards. Josh Hodgson, new recruit for the Eels. Big mail day for the winner, that's for sure. Liam Martin, World Cup champions. Sean O'Sullivan, parallel for the Dolphins. JT in the Master Series. Christian Welsh, parallel for Storm. Brighton Nakora, Mary All-Stars. Sam Verrills, Sapphire Mojo, number 17 for the Titans. Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. Elias Katoa, new recruit for the Storm. Isabel Kelly, Dalian for the Roosters. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson. In my dream. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Micah Sivo, parallel for the Eels. Daniel Saluka Fafita, new recruit for the Rabbitohs. Ezra Mam, parallel for the Broncos. White Young Guns, Will Warbrick for the Storm, number 21. Alexander Brimson, parallel for the Titans. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Caitlin Johnston, World Cup champions. Raiders, parallel checklist. New recruit Masami Solo for the Raiders. Daliam Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Maori All-Stars, Corey Herrera-Nera. Jerome Hughes, Ruby Mojo, number 44. Jack Bird, parallel for the Dragons. Sam Verrills, new recruit for the Titans. 3 packets left for the box, which is also the last box in the case. There we go. A Team League Sensations. Number 8 for the Dolphins, Tom Gilbert. Which means we now have the opportunity to open 2 Team League Sensations. Jason Tomlolo, parallel for the Cowboys. We managed to pull off the double JT, and since we've done that, I've been wanting to pull off the double team. So let's see if today's the day. Jasmine Peters, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for Panthers. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. Alright, let's get into this priority box and see what we can see. And all you could see was the deep blue sea. First up, number 17, Keely Davis, World Cup champions. Eels parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Parallel, David Fafita for the Titans. Oh, itchy foot. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Club champions. Number 33, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Jasmine Strange, Maori All-Stars. Jojo Fafita, White Young Guns for the Titans, number 14. Get in there. Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Knights. Sapphire Mojo, number 21. Sifa Talakai for the Sharks. Payne Huss, parallel for Broncos. Yes, the women's is definitely coming along quite well. Getting more support every year, which is awesome. Cooper Johns, new recruits for Manly. Master Series in the Cowboys. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. New recruit, Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. Ruby Mojo, number 33. Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Ben Hunt, World Cup champions, number 34. Cowboys parallel checklist. Yeah, well, I've been saying that since the beginning, Alex, that some of the girls' hits are better than the blokes. Like Maihu Moana, Maori All-Stars, and as Mum said a couple of days ago, that the women don't seem to have that prima donna
They get on with the game.
persona about them. Yeah, they just want to play the game. New recruit, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs.
milk that penalty.
Alex Johnston, Dally M for the Rabbitohs, number 17. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Ben Hunt, Clutch Kings for the Dragons. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. No, that's right. Like, most of the girls have full-time jobs. They play footy because they want to play footy.
And children.
And children, yes, that's right. Like,
take the bow. Go girls.
Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Yeah. A lot of respect for the women's comp and what the girls do to make it happen. Number 71, White League Sensations for the Roosters. Angus Crichton. Anna Fido, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit, Zach Hosking for Panthers. New recruit, Apposite Coruscant for the Tigers. Last packet for the break. A little bit slower today, but with all the excitement, it's understandable. Well, I was excited anyway. Don't know about everyone else. But some years are showing the same. Valami Kickout, Dally M for the Panthers, number 12. Xavier Coates, parallel for the Storm. Alright guys. Inaugural member. God, you must be good mates with Jared Rees. Still comes to Rocky and plays for it later when she gets awakened. You got a touch judge again. Yeah, right, nice. Alright, so only randomizer we have for today are our 11 Master Series cards. So let's get them done. And I'll try and get some more cards open, guys, to list on the website. Alright. Number 1. Number 2. And lucky last, number 3. Tony Luxton with the Warriors taking home the Master Series cards. Congratulations. Alright guys, thanks for joining us.